We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So PROG, here we are with it. Here we see it in the charts. We're going to look at it with 42 vision on the 30-minute as well as the 1 day and what's going on with the data, and have shorts covered. Are they actually still holding their positions? What's going on? But before we jump into it, I want to share with you guys the opportunities that were mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, check out the link down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with PROG. So the opportunities I mentioned today turned out to give realistic expectations, and there was a home run that was mentioned by one of the members in the community. And even though the S&P 500 index continues to pull downwards and struggles to get back up to all-time highs, and portfolios are sitting sideways or in the red, I will continue to look for opportunities daily. And not only that, but the community as well is actively watching what is going on, and that's what you can become part of by joining. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So VYGR and LMFA were the two stocks I was watching this morning. LMFA turned out to be our worst performer of the day, giving small jumps of 3 to 5%, and VYGR turned out to be phenomenal. Even though it wasn't a home run, it still gave us a highest point of 15% plus. We caught this one in the pre-market as things were picking up, pulled back and jumped back up for a highest point of 15% plus, and throughout the rest of the day gave jumps of 5 to 10% on its pullbacks and its runs, giving multiple opportunities of realistic expectations. Now, one of the members turned out to mention one of the stocks that was a home run earlier this week and last week, and they mentioned it today as it was picking up right around here a few minutes after the bell, about 20 minutes after the bell, and it took off to a highest point of 50% plus, pulled back down and did the same again. You gain access not only to the stocks I watch, but the community, guys. So if you want to become part of this, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into this chart. So here we are with PROG, and PROG has had a big pullback and it's trying to fight itself back up, but it's still as one of the top possible stocks to squeeze based off the short squeeze score as well as the data. But I've been talking about one thing I do not like, and that is the days to cover, guys. It is so low that the shorts are able to get in and get out of their positions, and we're going to look at some data that proves that, because yesterday there was about 100,000 plus short shares available, and today those numbers have changed quite a bit. But why do you want to know about PROG now? Well, the goal is to be prepared, right? And you want to know about things before they happen. So PROG started running way back here, and it got pulled down really fast due to the offering, and it's been going lower and lower, and it recently touched a low here of 121. If it could stay above that, that is a sign of strength, and some shorts have probably covered and it's pushed it up. But the goal here is for all the shorts to get forced to cover, because there's a high short percentage interest rate, right? There's a high short interest ratio here and everything with PROG that can create an explosive upside, and that offering hurt the momentum. If not, this would have been even larger and bigger. But the fact that it's gone down to these lows and it's reversed out of it and it's consolidating a little bit above that, that is one key sign of strength for a possible run to the upside even further from here. I mean, there's some key things to look at. We're going to go over the data, and we're going to look at the charts based off the 1 day and the 30-minute as we see it with 42 vision. So the first thing is, it's the number one on the list. Short squeeze score is 97.82. The borrow fee rate is going higher. It's 51 now. And the days to cover. Okay, this is what I don't like the most, and that is 0.07. This is super low. This needs to go higher. If not, the shorts are in control and they're playing around with the chart, and they're dominating by going ahead. They cover their shorts and they reposition as shorts again. They cover their shorts, and just going back and forth, giving them leverage due to flexibility in the chart's behavior. Now, the short interest is 37%. That is pretty high, okay? That is some good news for every single investor that wants to go ahead and pay close attention to this for a possible short squeeze opportunity, because as this goes higher, right, and the borrow fee rate goes higher, even though this is number one on the list, this right here will have the biggest impact on how many shorts will get forced to cover and how much of this percentage will cover, creating an effect to the upside, which is called a short squeeze. Now, what is it showing here in the data for PROG when it comes to short shares availability in the last 27 minutes? 0. Okay. Yesterday, there was hundreds of thousands of short shares that were available. Now it is at 0. That goes ahead and confirms why the days to cover is giving them flexibility to cover and then reposition themselves as shorts all over again. And you could see it in the charts itself. Another thing too is the fact that short shares availability went down, but the short volume is going down with it. That goes ahead and shows that if this is going down and this is going up, the availability is going up, that means that covering is happening and they don't have the flexibility to become shorts again. But the fact that this is at 0 and this is going down, yes, there's less short share volume, but the short shares that are actually the little bit of volume that we see are those that covered and then reposition themselves again, making it 0 available. So they're just recycling, right? Like a rinse and repeat type of thing. That's why this is so important to be aware of all these different datas to understand the possibility of a short squeeze, even though it's number one on the list. And that's why a lot of people get confused. Well, what's going on? Nothing's happening. What we need is the days to cover to get higher. The short interest is high enough. And if enough of those shorts and bears get trapped as this pushes up, they're going to get forced to cover, and the days to cover will go higher, and they won't be able to go from bears and shorts to bulls to then go back as shorts. They're going to get stuck as bulls, forced to cover and not be able to manipulate the back and forth flexibility that they've had so far, making the short shares available from hundreds of thousands to 0 again. And then if we see hundreds of thousands tomorrow available again, they're playing the same game, because what they're doing is they cover, it pushes it up, and then they reposition as shorts. And you could see right here, there's a lot of volume picking up pretty fast. And if this can continue into tomorrow, the higher this goes, the bigger the pressure the shorts and bears are going to feel. So let's look here at 42 vision based off the 30-minute and the 1 day. So on the 1 day, right, you can go ahead and see here what is going on with the chart. And the first thing is the fact that this reversal has happened. I've talked about it in the last videos. This was going upwards, things kind of stagnated, went sideways, and what I was looking for was a reversal. Happened yesterday, and now it's stagnating again, like it's trying to bring itself back up, right? That's the big question mark right now. Is it going to bring itself back up? You want to watch this carefully, and we have support levels and resistance levels to watch as well, which we're going to look at on the 30-minute, but super important the fact that things are kind of sideways here and trying to push back up. Just trying. Doesn't mean that it's going to happen. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed, but things are red here, right? These candlesticks are red. So that is something to be aware of based off 42 vision, which means weakness, and the transition happened too. But we'll see what happens here in the next few days. But on the 30-minute, you can see things as they overextended, went into extreme weakness, and the reversal all started here at 121. That's what the bulls want to stay above and get away from. And it's had its moments of green candlesticks, but not strong enough to the point where you could see the momentum coming in with strength like it did back here on the 30th and on the 1st of October, as well as the 2nd when it was actually pushing up, the 4th. So this is super important right now as things are picking up to see if the full shift and transition into momentum and strength could come. And if that does happen, the bulls need to break through 158 and then work their way up towards 216 to possibly see newer highs and turn these levels into supports. And in between 216 and way down here at 157, the bulls are going to want to break through 189, or you can easily use 171 as well as a point of reference. Either one of those to see what's going on in the middle of things, to see if the bulls are coming in with strength. And based off 42 vision and the 1 day and 30 minute are both showing possible reversal strengths here, but there's still a lot more to go. And what the bulls need is to force those shorts to stay covered, not be able to have the flexibility that they've been having for the last several days as well. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.